Saddlers TV, bringing you closer to Walsall Football Club.
Mr. Laird, welcome back to Walsall Football Club. Great to see you back. How long did this one take to get over the line? 'Cause it seems there's a bit of frustration from both sides.
It was, yeah, it wasn't too long, but it felt longer than it was because of the frustration and my willingness to come back. I want to say thank you for the coat first, because it's cold. You're sitting there in your very dapper suit, freezing now, I suppose, but I say I'm delighted to be back. It's something I really wanted to do. I know the gaffer wanted to do it, which made my decision even more easier, and it was a no-brainer for me.
You made no bones about it during your time here that you wanted to stay. What was it during your first half of the season that convinced you that this was the right place for you going forward?
A bit of everything, really. The way the club want to play football, the way they are run, everyone behind the scenes, sucking up a little bit, but yourself, the staff, the gaffer, everything just felt right for me. And then the biggest thing was the way you play football. You want to play the right way. I'm really enjoying it, and I really see something we can do here. In the second half of the season, we've just got to put it into practice now. We've been very erratic, so to speak. One week we're very, very good, the next week we're very, very poor. That's being totally honest. It's something we've got to rectify, and if we can certainly mount a push to get out the league.
How weird was that 12 days that you obviously had an in-between sort of no man's land scenario of being back at Scunthorpe but then not knowing where your future lay?
Yeah, it's difficult as a football player. I can't speak for everyone, but certain players are different. I'm a player that wants to play. I'm not a player that likes to just sit and see out his contract. If he plays a couple of games, so be it, but I want to play football every day. I want to train every day. It was good to go back and see the lads at Scunthorpe, but ultimately I couldn't wait to get back with these boys because I spent 4 months, very enjoyable months, and I wanted to carry that on.
When the news broke, obviously, that you were coming back, the fans were inundating the club. You seem to have struck up a real relationship with them. How nice is that they really were crying out for you to come back for a second time?
Yeah, I can't thank them enough. I get a bit of stick from the boys, they've been a lot longer than me, but I seem to have struck a bit of a friendship with them, and that's another massive part, probably the biggest part. I felt wanted. I'm not a player that needs an arm around his shoulder or needs people to tell you how good you are, but it's nice to be wanted, and that's something I feel here. The fans have been brilliant with me, social media, game days, the songs they've been singing for me, and I hear it, and it really affected me, in a positive way, and making me want to come back. And I hope I can continue that. I hope I can reward them now, and show them what more I can do, and kick us on up the table, and hopefully they get a few more songs.
Best part of 4.5 months still left of the season. What can we achieve? You said you have the feeling that there's makings of something going on here. What is it this season that you think?
There is definitely. I said to the lads when I left that they're they're probably the most talented bunch of players I've worked with in my career, my 12-year career, and they need to believe that. And when they do, you can see the games we've played that we're very good, but you can also see when they're a bit down or a bit not on it in a day, you can see that we're not very good at all. So we need to strike that balance where we get that consistently, and we can definitely mount a challenge, because how crazy this league is. You win 3 or 4, you're right up there, what we did through October, but you lose a couple, what we did through November, December, and you can slowly edge that way. But we've got a great side here. I know the gaffer's trying to make a couple more signings, and the players we've already got here, and the players come back from injury, got Maz to come back as well, I think can really kick us on in the second half of the season.
Gets no tougher then, and as we start off at Saturday, welcome the league leaders to the Banksies, but a game that I think we should relish.
Most definitely, they're going to bring a good following. I know our fans will hopefully be out in force and cheer us on. We've got not a bad record this season against them, 2-2, so that'll be in their minds, and they're beatable like every team in this league. But we know we're going to have to be really on our game to come out with a positive result, and it's going to be an exciting game.